The pound of butter. Farmer Winston had a large farm near the little town of Plainsville. The people of Plainsville depended on Farmer Winston for their milk, butter, and cheese. Even Mr. Carson, the baker, bought his supplies from Farmer Winston. Every morning, Farmer Winston drove up to the bakery and delivered the day's supply. Milk came in large metal cans. There were large round blocks of creamy cheese, and the golden yellow butter came in 1-pound packets shaped like bricks. Mr. Carson was a good baker. His cakes were the lightest in town, and the bread was delicious. Mr. Carson enjoyed his work. But this morning, Mr. Carson was frowning. For some days his cakes had not turned out as well as they usually did. There was something wrong. He couldn't understand it. He had used the same amount of everything: butter, sugar, eggs and flour. But the cakes were not the same. Mr. Carson began to get suspicious. It was the butter. He was sure of it. He was sure that the bricks of butter that Farmer Winston delivered were not the correct weight. They did not weigh a pound each. He decided to find out. For several days, soon after Farmer Winston delivered the supplies, Mr. Carson weighed the butter on his scales. Just as he had thought. Each brick weighed less than a pound. Mr. Carson was very angry. No wonder his cakes were not turning out right. He complained to the police, and they arrested the farmer for cheating. At the trial, the judge turned to Farmer Winston and said, "The baker says that you have sold him butter that is not the correct weight. Do you have weighing scales at home?" "No, Your Honor," replied the farmer. "Then how do you weigh the butter you sell?" asked the judge. Farmer Winston replied, "I can explain that, Your Honor. I use a balance, but my little son lost the weights after playing with them. So, now, when I want to weigh the butter, I use a 1-pound loaf of bread that I buy from Mr. Carson.